Welcome to the end of the world. Don't panic. My name's Jasmine. I'm a tour guide, one of many of us out here. I'm your millennial fairy to deliver you with a message to help you survive and navigate this crazy time. I truly hope you're surviving the apocalypse out there and here or wherever in hell we are. What are you working on? What about your evolution is trying to get you to move in a particular direction, to build a particular lifestyle, a particular creation? What is it that you have been working really, really hard on? You've been challenging yourself, working extra hours. You've been putting a lot of your energy into something. You have expectation that this is going to bear fruit. This is going to bring you success. You love this. You're very in love with this. This brings you joy and happiness. But you're up in arms about something. You are going back and forth. Maybe you're working out the details, okay? Waiting on communication, waiting on something to come through. I see you charging forward at something. You're taking action. You're working on making a decision. My tears don't call the wonder. I don't know what they say. Let me not sing it. I made up my own music when that song came out. But I'm hearing Stan, Eminem Stan. Ooh, and then intuition. Okay, Stan is all about a crazed fan working diligently and obsessively to manifest his dream, which is the Eminem character, the superstar, right? So maybe you're working really, really hard on embodying something, on embodying you believe so much so, like this is calling you from your soul to move in a direction. You don't like how you're juggling things right now, or how you've been juggling things for a long time. Okay. This is like, so over there, which is the future, where we're heading, where we're laying the cards towards, you're really seeing something. It's so right in front of you, it's irritating the shit out of you that you don't have it. You want this thing you have worked your ass off for. And I'm sensing a very watery person. Someone's in touch with their emotions. This could be to even the extreme, like a paranoia, like a obsessive need. Not that there's anything that says that, it's just how I feel. Like you feel very in tune to what like your eyes are set on. You are set on this. This makes you feel great. You're a strong manifester. You believe, your belief brings things to you, but you understand how manifestation works because of the hard work that you've put in. You understand the energy behind something, the investment. You've invested yourself energetically to something that you know you are going to get the reward for. I'm seeing someone like getting a contract or getting a deal of some kind. That's more emotions. Yeah, you've been You've been waiting on this a long time. There's a lot of blue energy. So this could be something that you've told a lot of people, like you spoke a lot about. This is your truth. This is something you've been disciplined about. You've only imagined this. So thinking back to Stan, like if you've seen that music video, it's a crazed fan that is so obsessed with looking like the character too. Interesting that that would come right there. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to pull some more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get this shit straight. That did come in reverse, didn't it? All right. All right. So you said, look, I have something to say. I have something that I feel in my heart, in my soul, that is my mission to go towards. I feel like I'm choosing a path based on what society would deem as delusional. My intuition tells me, let me go ahead and reverse everything that was reversed. My intuition is telling me, and I'm embodying you. This is you talking. That I'm not. So this lion here is you, okay? This lion's looking at his pride, at his situation. He, she, they, doesn't matter. This is you. And you're like, I am literally the king of the jungle or whatever, the pride, the land, Africa. I am the king of this. How do I want this to look? Am I satisfied? Is this doable? No, you're not satisfied. This is not doable. You really want to change something here. You're not pleased with your environment, or you cannot move right now. You feel restricted and regulated. You're finding ways to create the path when people are telling you the path isn't there, because you recognize you know what you want. Like the way you're looking right now is so intense. Like this makes me see like panthers and tigers, and the lion's real perfect right there. I definitely want to pull out. I just want to see like the animals that want to, I don't know how to say it, but there's very primal energy here. It's very nice. It's very nice because it's activating the part of you. This determination that you have is activating a part of you that no one on planet Earth could come in and tell you otherwise, because your confidence is so spot on and secure into where it is you're trying to shoot the arrow. What a beautiful card. What? You see how it came out so quick too? Like, I love this. Okay. That's why it feels so magical. It just feels great. It feels wonderful. It feels like you know that you are a unicorn. You know that you're unique and separate and different. You recognize that there's too many limitations on like, why has it got to be four walls and a ceiling? Why can't it be a dome with like, you know, hydrogen and some crazy scientific tech stuff that I don't know nothing about? Like, you really want to say into reality how you want your reality to look. Or I gotta get some more animals. Not that that's got a lot to say, but I just want to, I just gotta paint a picture. This is like, oh, see what I'm saying? Now we got Phoenix. Okay, that's another big. Remember I said I wanted animals, and thus far we've only got mythical creatures. So you are on fire, friend. Let's just do a couple chimes so I can calm down. I need to calm down. There's a dragon on here too also. There's a dragon here. First animal I see on this deck, we got the hyena underneath there with the lion. Those are the only ones that make any sense right now. Okay, I feel better. So you have a really magical path that you've discovered. I see you finding ways to move in the dark. I'm seeing you do the impossible. I'm watching you grow something, water it, love it, love yourself, master how you feel about something, weigh a decision, and just like bolt towards something. And then your intuition jumps in like, hold steady. It's like your intuition is your steadiness. Because a lot of times you need to be rooted in the earth, right? You need to, that's exactly what I was feeling. So usually we need to be grounded and we need to put our roots in the planet, right? And on the earth. You're so far in outer space. You're so far in magical land, in your imagination, creating a future that just like brings your inner child this joy, this sense of being, this sense of happiness and contentment. You've packed your bags emotionally and mentally, and you're heading into the direction of something you love, because you know the minute you make that decision, there's this apocalyptic cell regeneration that happens, and you take back your strength and your power in a situation, because the way that you see forward is so, like, it's so, what do you call it? Not magical. I really just want to use the word like, it's just magic. You are magic right now. That's what it is. It's so magical. Okay, what do we want to look at? I definitely feel like this is, I want to make sure we talk about money, because what you're building and growing emotionally and this being so ethereal, there's nothing on earth. Oh wait, that's on earth. I want to see what it is. This, because it's such a wealth energy, like you're going to gain something that's valuable, like finances, or it doesn't have to be money, but it's something tangible that you're going to find security in. You can find security in so many things. It doesn't have to be money, but it's certainly something like that. So I just want to see what it is you're reaching for. You got fast changes. You see what I'm saying? You're running, look how you're running at this. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you see this kind of energy? You are charging. This is like supernova. You're moving into I'm seeing like a wormhole. Like it's just sucking you into another timeline quickly. You're shifting timelines quickly. So this is going to require you to be very light. That's the ethereal. Okay, so friends, let me help you out. The way forward is about swift movements. It's like if there's something coming after you and you might have to leave something behind, you need to go because that thing's going to catch up to you. It's that kind of energy. It's not worrying about the material world because your expansion is happening in your psyche and your spiritual planes of existence. So while we're very physical, tangible beings, we're also very mental, we're very consciousness. So this is a consciousness thing. This is nothing of the flesh. Your flesh needs to be not thought about in this. What you're moving towards, the flesh can't offer you. Something in this world doesn't have substance. Actually, what you're seeking doesn't have tangible material like substance to it. Not that I know what dark matter is, but I'm being shown dark matter because I don't know, something about like dark matter is like 80% of reality or something. But everything we're talking about in human world, in human time, the humans like really focus on physical space. Like I'm physically here and Jupiter's physically there and it's this many physical miles away. But dark matter is being shown to me as like energy that we use to just take away physics and go to the Jupiter. Like we don't need to think about miles here. Okay? Your DNA is really needing you to let go of the other choice. You know exactly what you need to do. You know what you, two, like, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 2. Actually, 6, 7, 8, 8, 2, 2, 2, 3. Things happening suddenly and in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward, okay? Tell me I didn't just say this. Tell me I didn't just say this. Mind power, okay? I'm telling you, you have these neurons activating in your brain. Use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Which I want to comment on that because the mind, while it is half logical, it's also half irrational. There's an interesting focus on the logic when we talk about the brain, but we know damn well that the brain is also half of our existence, half of our hemisphere is also irrational. And I think that's the struggle, the battle within you at this time. That's your left and right hemisphere disagreeing. That's the disagreement. That's the juggling. That's the back and forth. Here is you integrating both logic and a rational mind and accepting the data that's not just founded in the logic. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. And there's these coins here showing some sort of wealth. Enjoy your wealth. Money tree. What is this talking about? Let's see how that how that connects. Obviously, we can be literal. I mean, you about to get some money, but I don't think that helps, right? It's not about, oh, money's on its way. It's about how do we materialize this through the portal? If I'm just hopping through a portal to grab a bag of money, just give me the instructions, right? I'm seeing you, that's the rainbow. So I'm seeing the facade, trick, illusion thing, that there's that rainbow and at the end there's that pot of gold. I feel like you know there's a pot of gold, but you're not quite sure. You're dealing with mirages and illusions and magic and a lot of irrational mind. This is a very intuitive leap. You're questioning your intuition on the subject. Now I want to go back to the animals. Yeah, okay. Fertility. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. Okay. So I see this. You have worked hard on a relationship that you find to be a very spiritual union, a connection. It has been challenging for you to rationalize to yourself about this person. There's things about them that you have struggled with, deception, lies, all the things. And your adult mind has you logically convinced that you're not strong enough to endure this or go through this, or you feel very scarred and defeated. It's bringing up insecurities. But your inner child doesn't have that. Your inner child's kind of calling it a broken part of you. It's a part that comes with earth, physical, aging experience, like 8 years old versus 80 years old. There's a lot of limitations, physical limitations in the 80-year-old. And the 8-year-old has a lot of physical growth to continue, right? So there's not really limitations. The 8-year-old's more in the mindset of like, I know I'm going to experience more and more and more. And the 8-year-old knows they're about to experience less and less and less. So something about you at this time has found a piece of you to be worth going towards. You're inspired. You're inspired to take care of yourself and those you care about, whatever you call family, no blood, just whatever's your family is so heavy for you to try to logically move away from, because in the ethereal and the spirit and your soul, and even in your irrational mind and in your heart, you know this is something you want to move towards. And when you figure out how to bring the mind together, to not battle each other, to accept neither this or that, or that's a new beginning at the bottom there. You will start a new job in life, clean sweep over, hit the reset button. You see what I'm saying? Like you're jumping through that wormhole to push the reset button. My imagination had to make it extra galactic, didn't I? Love affair. Interesting. Okay. So, funny. I just want to see unicorns. Is that difficult to ask for? Me and God, we having the funniest conversations. Because I'm like, aren't we supposed to see unicorns and fairies by now? Like, what the hell? This is boring. And I feel like you're kind of having that battle inside at this time. You're wanting the magic and the romance and the spark. You're wanting the fairy tale. You're wanting the instant gratification even. Oh, he got another egg that landed on the egg. You know what I'm saying? Look at them eggs. Golden egg, golden opportunity, eggs, fertility. Like you maybe want to make some babies, okay? This is baby making. You're trying to get some real babies or you trying to baby make. Like this is a very, like I said, primal energy. And with the hyena, you know what I'm saying? The hyena, I mean, even think how a hyena functions. Hyenas are crazy, like. So we got the month of March, which is all about spring, new life, growth, hard work ahead, table. No, you didn't. You didn't get 2 unicorns. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't get these 2 unicorns, okay? Just gonna pretend, not jump off the ledge here, that you didn't get 2 unicorns. So, with that said, and you got luck. Okay? So, let's talk about these. I'm too happy. So, 'cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a happiness. I don't know what he says. Okay. You're really happy about this. You're very proud of yourself for how hard you worked for something that it's now seeming so available to you. It's like that long harvest or that steady effort towards something here that you just make it a fairy tale or your prayers answered here, which brings me back to my arguments with God. Me and God have had so many like disagreements and tantrums I throw because I hate some of these human limitations, and it's just frustrating and irritating that I know who I am, what I want, what I can manifest, what I can have, all that kind of stuff. And it enrages me at times, you know, in some of the most severe circumstances or the most pressurizing circumstances, that you're really faithful to something, you're really diligent, you work hard at something, you put all your love and emotions and passion into something, you follow your intuition, you endure the battles of something, you wish, hope, and pray for something that everyone says isn't real. And then, bam, you freaking cry at what's presented to you. You're so in love with something here that it seems like magic. It seems extra freaking terrestrial. Let's see if any earth animals would like to help out with this reading. Earth creatures or not, you know, keep it magical because, you know, I'm all about the fairy tale. I'll find the fairy tale. I don't want 3. I think that's a little bit much. Can y'all work on that? Thank you. All right, fine. So we got Nightingale, which is also very much so earth, but also like, what are we doing? Is that the moon and that's the black dark matter I was talking about? What song are I'm telling you, you're calling out. You're like really singing into the ether here. Wings fly. This is about not being caged, not allowing that physical limitation, right? Because imagine a bird being in a cage, like, what is going on? Imagine a bird in a cage and it's like, okay, I can't fly away, but I can sing. I can sing my way through life. And it kind of sits in that cage and sings as a way to get its frequency out, or to get its essence or being in the frequency that goes outside of the cage. Owl. So basically this is just very magical, and we're just gonna have to accept that you have some true wisdom in what it is that you seek. It may just be for you. It may be just between you and God. You may just have to accept what's hidden, what's sacred and special for you. And believe that you can get through the dark, and that you can navigate at night with new vision, with the ability to see even though it's dark. Trusting that you have the ability to nurture something, that you can bring this forward. You're really bringing something magical into the world. This could be quite literally a child, a very magical child. And I got, like, especially at my left leg, I just got all this chills all the way up my left side, and now it's in my neck. It's a very beautiful feeling. Like, if you have been struggling to have a baby, you're gonna have a baby. I don't know what that means, but I think that means in divine timing and time and space, where you don't necessarily think about from here to Jupiter. You just know on the other side there's that baby. It's talking to you in your dreams. It's communicating to you, something like that. It's your love story. It is your faith in connection with other people and things that you love, with the people and places and things, and it could be even animals that you love. You could be adopting animals, you could be fostering, you could be babysitting. I don't freaking know. There's something about youthful, nurturing something youthful or something new, something fresh. This is very beautiful, and it's happening quick. I want to know how quick, so we're gonna ask that too, because what are we gonna use for that? How quick? And I want to get some. Yeah, we'll use. So we're gonna do with this last animal. I mean, I'm telling you, if you want to know, magic. Now we got the dragon. I told you the dragon was talking to me on there. Now we got a dragon. And another lion. My friend, tell me what's going on. What are you doing? I see you sitting up on the rock of your pride or whatever, like Lion King. You know, Lion King gave me the imagery of lions. So you're sitting up on the rock and it's sunset. Actually, it's like an hour before sunrise. And you're watching the skyline change. You've been thinking about this for weeks, months, years, something. And you're sitting on that rock waiting for the sun to come up for the day that you receive this thing. You are so sure this is for you. This is why you would be accepting to be present on the planet Earth. You much rather be a freaking unicorn than a lion, but since you are embodying the lion, it's like, I will respect being, how do I say that? I'm not gonna throw the tantrum that I have to be a lion when I wanna be a unicorn if I can have this thing. And God's like, look, this is your thing. This is for you. And you're like, you are right. Now, where is it? Give me my shit. You are not having it. Let's talk about this. So I want to win. I know we got March, so keep that in strong consideration. We got number 3, January, February, March. Okay. So we got the number 3. Or it could be the 3rd of a month. It could be 3 weeks. Okay. How freaking awesome is this? This is a beautiful reading. Oh, and we got Pisces. Yo, that is the 3rd month as well. Interesting. And we got Neptune. Tell me that is not the most accurate shit you've ever heard of. Oh my. That's so cool. So in March, okay, from whenever you're watching this, time does not exist. You are going to receive something very, 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 very magical that you have wished for, that you have sang for in the dark, that only you and God know about. You haven't told nobody, maybe one person, but you know it. You know. And this is going to bring you so much joy that I'm so happy for you. So do we need to keep going? I think that's it. What else could we possibly want to know? Actually, we could ask, what can you do in the meantime, you know? Because I don't want you, because it says fast change and we're talking about March. I'm personally recording this in August. So that's 7 months away. So fast changes, bringing your mind, your hemispheres together, making the impossible happen, standing strong in your truth and your pride, what you hold dear. I also, since it's so much Leo energy, I never talk about astrology like this, but I feel like since we're in August and we're talking about all this Leo energy, all this fire energy, all this passion about the thing, it's like I'm just having a hard time understanding the fast changes in the March. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, under March was marriage. Hey, yo. All right. So let's go. I want to do from here to there. And my brain is doing it in month increments. So I want seven of these, but it doesn't have to be literal, but that's just the measurement in between here and there, what might give you hints. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so the first of the 7 is going to be this dog barking, advice from a friend. So there's something about communicating with a friend that you trust, someone you trust their advice, that will happen before this thing comes in. Plenty of material things. So there's some manifesting of something material before the wish is granted. That's the second increment. Dude, there's so much magic here. Recognition, reward for merit. So It goes from a trusted friend, a conversation. So I'm seeing you have a conversation. So I'm seeing in between you and your wish, in between your desire to take action and your wish manifesting, there's a communication with a friend that you trust. Something about you being good enough here, or having all the things that you need to make this come to fruition. Maybe seeing that that's here. Sometimes we don't have the belief that something is here when it is. And I feel like there's something material you have that you could put your faith in so it can work for you. And then, so that's literal, like your charm, your wit, your resourcefulness, your smile. Like there's something about you that's going to get you to the thing that's material or tangible. You can easily identify it. I could ask a 6-year-old about that. I could say, hey, 6-year-old, do you see that thing over there? And they could tell me what the thing is, because they can identify it, something we can say. And then you're going to receive compliments, rewards, something like that for that thing. And then bam, firecracker excitement. See what I'm saying? Look how it goes. You have the conversation with the friend. You get some advice about the thing. And then look how it's almost as similar. They're both fruit in a basket. And then you get the reward. And then the firecracker comes in. So there's, if we go with literal stuff, this is the 4th month. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's some sort of build up here, a series of events, trusting the process as it goes along. And then you get sunrise, new creative ideas, new adventures, a fresh start. What did I say? The lion was watching the sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the wall with misunderstandings. What's 7? I'm so intrigued. Pig, beware of greed. That one really wanted to come out. Whale, great worry over nothing. Okay, so what should be thought about with this being the in-between? So this is the actual obstacle, okay? Because everything was beautiful until the end here. And what I see is there's a bit of a wall you have built up. There's a bit of a defense that almost, it has you forgetting about, like, let's say you build up a wall between you and something else, someone else, and then you expect them to climb this is high expectations. You're like, you expect them to climb the wall and find you. I mean, you've made this impenetrable. You've made this difficulty level a bazillion, and this may be to your detriment because while it was protecting and guarding you to a degree, it's what's now holding you from something that you want. Maybe this has to do with forgiveness or pride, ego, like really trusting that you can let something not affect your pride or your reputation, your ego, so much that you don't get to have the thing that you want, which is very lovey, which is very loving, very much so what you want, very much so what you're moving towards. And it's so magical. It's so magical. This is a fairy tale. This is, we had firefly under that. This is a very magical, illuminating, in the dark experience that you're going to have to be a little patient for, but it will be fast. There's going to be, speed will accelerate the more you adapt to each energy as it comes at you. Each time you're challenged with a choice to go left or right, to make a decision, to do this or that. you're going to be either closer or further away from the time warping quick, from things going from slow to fast. There's a lot of in between, only if you let it be a lot of in between, because it's quite literally available. There's a timeline right now that you're experiencing in your consciousness that could be brought to the physical plane, and it could be real here if you could really work on what's holding you back with your pride, your ego, and your what was it? Like your self-esteem or something about how you feel about something, or maybe what you've heard. I don't know. This is a very reflect, listen, make good choices, and poof, like magic, you get what it is that you seek. So that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching.